All right, so yes, football is a game of inches. And right now, the NFL, Philadelphia Eagles are the best team in the NFL. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it at this point. They have the better record. Nevertheless, the Dallas Cowboys went blow for blow with those boys. If you want to say pause in there, we can say pause, right? In this modern day time, you got to say pause on everything. But neither here nor there. There are some things that we need to focus on and correct. And those things are discipline, right? I can understand the subjective calls, but pre-snap penalties like the delay game, the false starts, offsides, those are things that we can't correct. Also, play calling. We got to correct that. We can't go empty inside our own red zone with no protection. Cowboy Nation, Terrence Steele. He ain't the same Terrence Steele from last season. So we're going to have to protect the quarterback, maybe have a tight end to chip on that side, maybe always have a running back to chip and release on that side. Those are things that you can't correct. Salute and credos and credence to my guy, Tyron Smith. Man, he was a juggernaut out there. Played his heart out and was one of his best games by far. Looking back at the All-22, Cowboy Nation, we need to target CeeDee Lamb, Jake Ferguson, and those should be your two guys. You don't have to have a plethora of other guys. Make it simple. Everybody else ancillary. And Cavante Turpin, he's the other wide receiver that's stepping up and doing some crazy good things for us. Brandon Cooks, maybe, just maybe, on my list of targets, it should be CeeDee Lamb, Jake Ferguson, and Brandon Cooks. Anybody else? Ancillary. Anybody else that you want to target, want to make good at? Ancillary. If this is my wide receiving order altogether, and I'm not beating up Michael Gallup, something is not right with him right now. I don't know what it is, but it is what it is. He's a drive killer. And I'm not trying to beat him up. We all know we like the kid. Salute to him. But it should be this order with wide receivers, in my opinion. This is just my thoughts. It should be CeeDee Lamb. I'm just talking about wide receivers now. CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks, Cavante Turpin, Jalen Tolbert, Jalen Brooks, and then Michael Gallup. So put Michael Gallup at the end of that list. And I think that, maybe one or two targets a game. And let him be probably red zone guy. I don't know, and I don't even know about red zone guys. Just keep it with Jake Ferguson or someone like that. Let's stop trying to make Luke Schoonmaker a focal point at this point, Cowboy Nation. All right, so let's get focused in. Oh, one more topic that I want to speak on is the absolute thing that we don't have, and that's the threat of the run, the fear of the run. Teams don't fear the run. They don't have any threat of the run because Tony Pollard, the last 100-yard game he had was week 3, and that's against the Arizona Cardinals. And I think we lost that game, right? We don't have no element of surprise with the run. Can we run the ball? Yes. We decide not to run the ball with Rico. We decide not to use Hunter Lukey. I call him 40 ounce. Cowboy Nation, I get it. The offensive line is in shambles or what have you, but you got to run the ball. You got to figure out ways to run the ball. I told you, you can't run up A gap or B gap on the Philadelphia Eagles. They're the #1 rushing defense in the league. You're going to have to run on the outside. And if I seen Brian Robertson, I believe that's his name, for the Washington team, average 5.9 yards per tote, and the other guy, number 24, average 7 yards per tote on the outside, then just do it. Trust our film assessments on that. The Cowboys rarely even try to run on the outside. It's crazy in that game. But, hey, the Eagles won. For right now, they are the best team in the NFL. Cowboy Nation, stand tall or not at all. Let's figure this out. DC for life, not for short. Let's continue to grind and shine, baby. Salute. We out. Peace.